I don't know if you guys know, but apparently DeepSeek's new model is actually trained on NVIDIA's Blackwell chips. And if you don't know, there's a full US export ban on those chips. So it's like, okay, how were they able to do that? You know? Um, and people are saying, I don't know how it accelerates Chinese self-reliance if they are all bought black market and smuggled. The only thing it does is line the pockets of smugglers. Of course, China will be able to find and get their hands on these chips. Lots of things are banned and regular. Yeah, so people aren't surprised, and honestly, I'm not surprised either. It's only a matter of time before Chinese models really catch up, and when they do, I don't think we're gonna be even worried about um chip bans and stuff like that. Like people are just gonna be using whatever. It's not even gonna be a problem. This is just something interesting that I saw. We have another article. DeepSeek could remove technical indicators showing use of US chips. US export controls bar Blackwell shipments to China. DeepSeek's Blackwells likely in Inner Mongolia data center, officials say. So they're basically saying that, they're not supposed to have these. They're going to make sure that they can make it look like that these aren't US chips or anything like that. But this is actually a a step up for DeepSeek because being able to use these chips, I mean, it's kind of the reason why US models are the frontier models. You have a Gemini, which is Google. You have a ChatGPT, which is OpenAI. You have a Grok, which is, XAI. So you have, and same with Anthropic, they're all US um, companies. So when you have a Chinese company now utilizing the US company's material for manufacturing or creating their AI, it creates a problem for the US in the AI race. But US government confirmation of DeepSeek obtaining the chips, Reuters could further divide Washington policymakers as they struggle to determine where to draw the line. So y'all know there's been a ton of legislation and political unrest around this whole AI thing, but it's only going to continue. I mean, they see the power of AI. Everybody knows the power of AI. Well, not everybody, but at least policymakers know the power of AI. So, um, and the thing is, companies want to make money. Nvidia wants to make money. Of course, the US is a great partner for them, but at the end of the day, they want to sell their product. And if you guys are preventing me from selling my product to some very large customers, that's a problem for me too. So I can see what it is, but black market stuff has always been going on. But that's enough for the DeepSeek